How y'all doing on this beautiful snowy Sunday here in Iowa? I don't know how it is at your home, but that's how it is at mine. But that's on the real world. That's on the outside. That's not in here in the internet. The internet's a fun place. The internet's a place where you can have a lot of choice. You have a lot of freedom. And freedom is great. It's so great to have the freedom of the internet. To be able to go where I want to go. Post myself where I want to post myself. Put my stake in many places. I don't have to stick to one place. You know, back in the old days, in the other frontier, my family started in a state called Pennsylvania. They didn't stay there. Some of their family branched off and went to another state called Kentucky. And then some of them branched off and went to another state called Indiana. And eventually, the majority of my family found themselves in this state right here called Iowa. And it's a great state. I love being in Iowa. That's where I'm planted. But some of that family moved on in the early days of the frontier and went to Wyoming. Some of them found themselves in California. They were searching for the gold, searching for the gold. Some found it, some didn't. But the internet's not like that. It's not like that at all. The internet, you can stake your place many, many places. It's like residing in Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Indiana, Iowa, Wyoming, California, all at the same time. Now that's amazing. That is simply amazing. And what are we going to do about it? Well, we're just going to keep on trudging until we find out where this new frontier is going to take us. And that's the beautiful part of the whole internet frontier. The best part, though, is I didn't have to kill one soul to get here. There were no natives here that I had to conquer. All I had to do was conquer a little bit of information in my brain on how to do things. How to type a word and send it in an email. How to connect to a bulletin board service. How to create a username, a password. How to set up my addresses for FTP. Yeah, that's the way it was back in '94 when I connected to this new frontier. Those were the days. Those were the days. It took me 2 hours to download one picture. One 300 kilobyte picture. 2 hours. Those were the days. You know, but today we don't have to do that. And that's so great. You know, if you're watching video, if you're watching me, you must be, and if you're not, you know, it's time to get a new horse. But you got to be on broadband. You got to be streaming this information in here very, very quickly. You know, the fastest gun in the West is the person who has the fastest internet connection today. That's the fastest gun. You know, and I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty fast. You know, but let's not squabble over squatting rights. You can be anywhere you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. This is the closest to freedom that you're going to feel until who knows when. Until they try to control the internet, I guess. Hopefully they won't do that. But human nature says that they will. So stake your claim in many, many places. Many places. I have my stakes all over the place. You know, I started out with my username was human being. Because they asked me, what's your name? Well, I didn't want to put my real name. So I put, well, I'm a human being. And lo and behold, the bulletin board that I connected to, nobody had taken human being. Now, somebody had taken human. That's fine. And then later on, I was able to make it just being. I'm a being, being a being. That's me. And the internet allows you to be you. And where you stake your claim, that identifies who you are. And you stake your claim in many, many places. Because there's so many places to stake your claim. You know, to stay in one place, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that if you want to become, you know, an icon or a mayor or a governor, or you want to hold some type of controlling position in that place. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I manage a couple of Yahoo groups and moderator on a forum, xplain.org. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I have my websites, and they've been there for a long time. Since 1996 I've had websites on the internet. But when it comes to just being a free person in the new frontier, place your stake in many, many places. You know, you need to do that. Because that is what makes you, you. So if you want to be on more than one video site, be on more than one video site. If you want to stay with one, and hopefully you will be rewarded for it, nothing wrong with that either. Let's just keep in mind, we're all free here. We all make choice. And those choices do not define our morality. They defined our character. So, both sides are good. Both sides are good. Just keep the new frontier open. And we don't need to take anybody out on the way. You know? That is so great. Isn't that so great we don't have to kill any native people to do this new frontier? That is just, you know, no 6-shooter by my side. So y'all take care and have a wonderful Sunday evening and have a good week. Talk at you later.